So here we're looking at our final application, and you'll notice that there's some styled components here. We've got a couple buttons, there's a couple lists, we've got this header bar at the top, and we'll also have a few dialogues for creating, updating, and deleting tweets. To help us focus on developing the functionality of the application, we're going to be using a library called Bootstrap to supply that styling. So let's flip over to our code and we'll show how to integrate Bootstrap. If we take a look at our running application and we refresh the page, you'll notice for just a second there's loading text in the middle of the page and then it flips over to our application. So if you navigate to the code, there's a file at the root of the project called index.html. And this HTML file is what actually gets served to the browser, and then it bootstraps and loads the rest of the application. So this is where we're going to need to put our style sheets for Bootstrap. To get Bootstrap, you're going to need to navigate to getbootstrap.com and click on Getting Started. And if you scroll down to Bootstrap CDN, you'll see a list of the links for the style sheet and for the JavaScript that we'll be using for the dialogues. So I'm going to copy the link here for the Bootstrap, and I'm going to paste it just below the inline styles for the loading text. And then I'm going to go over here and copy the JavaScript, and I'm going to paste that right above bundle.js. So we're going to need to make sure that Bootstrap loads before the application. All right, so if I save that and we refresh the page, you'll notice the text changed, so that's confirmation that the Bootstrap styles are taking effect. But if we open the developer tools, if you click on More Tools and Developer Tools, you're going to see an error that says Bootstrap's JavaScript requires jQuery. So we're also going to need to include jQuery in order to use the dialogues later in the tutorial. So for that, we need to go to code.jquery.com, and we're going to scroll down, and we're looking for the minified 2.x version of jQuery. I'm going to click that link, and then we just need to copy this script, and we're going to paste that right above Bootstrap, since it depends on jQuery, since Bootstrap depends on jQuery. All right, so with that, we can flip back over and we refresh the page. And now you can see that there is no error related to jQuery. The last thing to note is that if you're in Chrome like I am, and you see this error about a 404 for a service worker JS file, you can safely ignore that error. It only shows up in Chrome, it doesn't show up in other browsers, and I'm not sure where it's coming from right now, but when I figure out a solution, I will post it.